what's the word? Those of you who are lawyers, what do you think? Clement Zion Prince, you want to jump in and tell me what it is that you think about this? Would it in any way make the court proceedings more transparent? I don't know now, because you know how lawyers can be. Put forward arguments anyway. Well, Nigerians, that would be left for you to decide. I'd love to hear what you think. Do you think that it would be nice to have these court proceedings broadcast live on TV? That's actually going to be good for ratings, you know. That's going to be good for ratings for the TVs. They're going to jump on it and it's going to boost their ratings. Well, moving on. Final victory. Buhari Tinubu congratulates Adeleke. Supporters jubilate. Final victory. Buhari Tinubu congratulates Adeleke. Supporters jubilate. Now, for those of you who haven't heard, the Supreme Court has affirmed Governor Ademola Adeleke as governor of Osun State. Recall that Adegboyega Oyetola had, challenged the victory of Adeleke, the election petition tribunal, where where the result of the election was overturned. Adeleke appealed, and the appeal court, affirmed him as governor. Again, Oyetola appealed to the Supreme Court, and now the Supreme Court has given its final verdict. The Supreme Court is final, and the victor is the victor. Governor Ademola Adeleke says no victor, no vanquished. So yes, let's leave it at that. 15 die in Sokoto boat accident, 25 missing. 15 die in Sokoto boat accident, 25 missing. Lagos bishop raped me twice, female pastor. Lagos bishop raped me twice, says female pastor. Federal government orders private jets removal from Abuja airports. Where are they going to go to? Will they hang them on the streets, on warehouses? This is interesting. Federal government orders private jets removal from Abuja airports. I need to read that story. Let's find that story in a bit and read that story to you. Speaker, 5 aggrieved aspirants team up against Abbas. Speaker, 5 aggrieved aspirants team up against Abbas. Now, for those of you who don't know, the APC had zoned the speakership to the northwest and had chosen Tajuddin Abbas to be, the one who would be Speaker of the 10th House of Assembly, House of Representatives, that is. But apparently, other members of the party and the opposition feel like the party should not decide for them who in particular should be their leader or the speaker, and so they're teaming up, saying, well, we're going to the National Assembly is an institution and they will decide for themselves who would lead them. Otedola fumes over Transcorp deal. Elumelu keeps mum. Otedola fumes over Transcorp deal. Elumelu keeps mum. So apparently we're back in the era of Nigerian millionaires war. It's interesting. Yesterday, Otedola released some statement about how, Tony Elumelu had played him dirty between 2007 and again in 2012, where he acquired the Iweli power plant. Interesting. Would we see this war? Recall that Femi Otedola had made a move to buy off Transcorp. He said he had wanted to buy Transcorp for about 250 billion naira, but the shareholders turned it down. Now, the last part of that statement said he saw the potential to, expand that conglomerate and make good for all their shareholders, but apparently they thought better to not let him, even though those who sit at the board may be shortchanging them. Very, very subtle jab there, if you ask me. Over $200 billion national assets lost to terrorism, says federal government. Over $200 billion national assets lost to terrorism. That's also on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Let's keep the conversation going now. Quickly, we'll look at other papers, and then we open up the phone line so that we can have this interesting conversation this morning. From the Nation newspaper, Oshibajo inaugurates Transco Afam 240 megawatts fast power plant. By the way, the same yesterday that the Transco Afam plant was inaugurated by the vice president was the same. Yes, it was the same yesterday that Otedola put out that statement, and people are saying, "Well, what would this be? Could it just be the beginning of another war between the billionaires?" Those of you who recall the years of the billionaire wars in this country in around 2007 and the likes, well, it's an interesting one. We would love to read about all of it. Moving on, National Assembly, Akpabio Abbas rally lawmakers for support. House Speaker, Deputy Speaker candidates visit President-elect. Senate President candidates widen support base. And National North Central Senators protest zones neglect. That's there as well. Now, above the masthead of the Punch news or the Nation newspaper, petrol subsidy pushing Nigeria to bankruptcy, Sanusi warns. Petrol subsidy pushing Nigeria to bankruptcy, Sanusi warns. Erufai, Buhari declined advice to end payment. Those are interesting headlines. You want to, look at Buhari. Tinubu congratulates Adeleke. Supreme Court affirms victory. Also there, monetary policy alone can't reset economy, says CBN. Monetary policy alone can't reset economy, says CBN. Tribunal adjourns Atiku's motion on live telecast. That's it from the Nation newspaper. Let's see what Daily Trust is reporting quickly, and then we bring you in. Big headline in front page of Daily Trust. Revenue sharing formula. Erufai wants 80% for states. Revert to 1963 constitution. A lot of people have called for this. But the question is, why didn't he make this call earlier? Why now that he's leaving office? Anyway, Erufai, maybe if he had made the call earlier, people would say, oh, he wants more money for himself. But now that he's leaving, feels like a good time to make the call. Anyway, again, the headline says, revenue sharing formula. Erufai wants 80% for states. Reverts to 1963 constitution. Soludo advocates devolution of powers. Let's deploy tech to diversify economy, says Fantami. Those are all writers to that story. 15 girls die in Sokoto boat mishap. Crude theft. Federal government demands 7 billion naira before vessel release. Crude theft. Federal government demands 7 billion naira before vessel release. I'll read you that story as well as soon as we have it. 7 feared dead after drinking tea at wedding in Kano. Just beneath the masthead, Supreme Court affirms Adeleke as Osun governor. Sudan crisis. Airlines sign agreements to airlift Nigerian Hajj pilgrims. Also there, Senate probes NDDC over 1.4 trillion naira illegal spending. Again, would we have another honorable minister of your mic? Senate probes NDDC over 1.4 trillion naira illegal spending. Okay. Tribunal hears Obi's motion today. Articles on Tinubu's citizenship tomorrow. That's where we leave Daily Trust. Let's bring you in now. Join the conversation. 09073530044 and 09087668888. 09087668888. Your messages, WhatsApp and SMS, go to 09097054450. Let's bring in our first caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Prince.
Good morning to you. Welcome, Moses.
Yeah, it's Moses. You are so excited this morning than yesterday. Yesterday, your voice was so dull.
Yeah, some days are like that. Good to have you,
Yeah,
Moses.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, here again, another evaluation of research. $200,000 assets lost to terrorists. For how long in this country should we be lost in many potentials to the hands of women? What is going on? 2.5 crude dollars money unaccounted for. When I heard this news this morning of the headline, $200,000 assets lost to terrorists, and these are terrorists that we peg them. These are terrorists that when arrested, we release them. This is just assets. What of life? Life of Nigerians that lost into the hands of these terrorists. So terrorists are terrorists. When you look at the development countries like America and Europe, when you see this, to make sure that they trace you, they get you, they end up what is called to end your life, to allow the citizens of this country happy. But in our country here, look at how the terrorists are moving around freely. Look at the Kuje prison. These people came there to terrorize the environment, bring their corporates out, and up to date, we can't trace them to bring them back. We are not sure. We are living in a nation where insecurity has become more difficult. But we pray that our security should gear up to do what is needful. $400,000 lost, assets lost into the hands of terrorists in this country, and we are suffering borrowing money. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Moses, for calling. And remember, 2 minutes is a lot of time for every caller. Very good to have kept that time, Moses. Thank you so much. Bringing in more callers. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Prince I. Good to have you.
Good morning. You've woken me up with selective and angelic,
Prince
voice
I.
of information.
Thank you very much. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Anyway, my reaction goes to Adeleke. Congratulations to him, congratulations to the people of Osun State, and congratulations to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The masses of and the citizens of that state have spoken for a long time. This issue of a winner wins all, loser lose all, the mechanism can never, do us any good. I get me.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody have, unanimously won election, can't be given unto him. The claim is for people that are in power, the political power that is party that is in power, to try to, authenticate the victory in mind of people. That is where we are getting wrong. Nothing happened to Nigeria. Nothing is wrong to us. People from East, West, North, and South. The problem that we are having in Nigeria to a century to come, if it can never be addressed, is political power. If you're able to get political, arrangement very right. In fact, Nigeria is going to be a heaven of a tranquility, of greatness, of water, of employment opportunity, of sanitation, of tranquility, of calmness, of harmony and community. We are going to drive joy in everything. But in as much as political power cannot be addressed, cannot be gotten right, we can never make any headway. Rather, we'll be in the mood of bitterness, in the mood of agony, in the mood of managing our resources, investment of our resources. Look at the whole Nigeria, the fifth most producing state nation in the world. Look at it now. I heard you through the pronouncement or reading of Prince.
You want to wrap it up now?
But yes, I'm running up. But any subsidy can never go to reach to Nigeria into what we call bankruptcy.
Thank you very much, Prince Ike. Moving on. Hello, good morning.
Oh, thank you, young man. Prince, I greet you.
Good morning, welcome. What's your name?
Yes, my name is Apostle Osola from Apo in Abuja.
Osola,
yes.
Good to have you.
Well done, good work you are doing. So let me wait in by congratulating people of Osun. But how I wish that the 10 assembly of this they are going to inaugurate, that they will do it, that it will be mandatory that anybody that won an election let the litigation let them finish it so that when they swear the person in, the person will settle down and fulfill the promise he promised the people that give him mandate. That one is one. Another one is that this insecurity in this country, if we want to fix it, the way to fix it is there. We will stop all those whenever we catch, we arrest any bandit or terrorist. They will say power from Ansoro. They release this man. That thing cannot help us. It cannot help us that the person we apprehended, let us take him to America to go and give him a skill accusation. It's very uncalled for. These people they are killing, they are human beings like us. It's very unfair. Right. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Apostle Arsalite. Thank you for calling. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good day.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is GB.
GB, good to have you.
Yes, I want to congratulate Governor Adeleke for the victory, and now he could face governance and give the people a different democracy. Before, I wouldn't believe that he will win these cases. Then when the result of the presidential and other election came in, I knew that really the people of Osun State really decided for PDP, because overwhelmingly that one of the place the APC could not win presidential, and also in the State of Assembly, National Assembly, they swept all the place. I know that these people have decided to go with PDP. Then you ask a question: you want a live transmission of this thing? Yes, me, I want it to happen, so that people will know that the court of law is not a place for sentiment, emotion, and frivolity. That they will see that you have to come with evidences and something, because some people just believe that their own lawyer will just speak, no other lawyer will speak. I've heard a question that why should INEC go to court and challenge what will be afoot there? INEC say we should go to court. Now we are in court. It's coming again. INEC will have to defend the election he conducted and an announcement he made. So let us, so that people will be educated and know that, look, when it comes to court cases, they will not only hear your own side, they will hear the other people's side before they decide. So that when the judgment is delivered, they will see that yes, these people did not take that. Because the way I'm seeing this now they are bashing INEC Yama, but then judgment deliver and not in the favor of these people, they will go after the judges. They will call them names. Because you should know that everything about the law, no emotion, not the way you think. You bring your evidences and establish it, and let people see what you have on ground. And also, the commissioning of power generation fit to generate more power.
You want to wrap it up now?
The issue is the disco. The disco are not ready. They are not well funded. They are not well funded. All the money they make, they take it to their purpose or something. People are having Nigeria the disco problem.
Okay, thank you very much, GB. Appreciate you calling in. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Prince.
Good morning, Clement Zion Prince. Good to have you.
And God's blessings to you and Nigerians. Like I told you the other day, I wanted to take a sabbatical from commenting.
I understand you're taking a sabbatical, but we need your opinion, Clement. We need your opinion, please.
Now, the former CBN governor, MSC, has come out again to say that oil bunkering and oil debt and subsidy will throw Nigeria into bankruptcy. It has already done so. Especially what we produce, we are almost the sixth ranking oil producer in the world. I think you can correct me. And such a country does not have a functioning refinery. It's a huge wax that it is gives opportunity for Nigeria, for the corrupt country like Nigeria. You will such a thing is happening. It places the Commonwealth of Nigerians into the hands of those who have that power over the years. What do? They want to pretend to import the fuel that we export the crude. And at the end of the day, Sanusi has said it before, that much of the vessels that are bet on our oceans don't actually come with crude. So we have had so many situations like that. Nigerians connive with outsiders to report Nigeria. There have been reports like PEID. We have where people will just extort Nigerian money under the guise of making payments abroad. It's terrible. So it has already thrown us into bankruptcy.
Production makes economy grow. If you don't produce, then you just keep on importing and pretend to be importing even what you're not importing, and we pay off our money. The Nigerians are already jinxed.
All right.
Then the tribunal life broadcast, that is what we really pray for, my brother, considering the heat generated by the electoral process that produced the president-elect. We pray for it. There's no law saying court must hold its sessions openly. Okay. There's no law saying it should be. There's no secrecy. The court room is an open place. It's a public place. Anybody can enter and see what's going on.
Thank you very much.
If it can be transmitted live, my brother, it will be very, very great.
Thank you, Clementine Prince. Appreciate you. And now moving on, bringing in more callers 09073530044 and 09087668888. That is 09073530044 and 09087668888. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. We can hear you.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, close to terrorism.
Sorry, what's your name, please? What's your name? I'm struggling to hear you. Your name is what? I'm really sorry. Maybe you want to call back, please, or call the other line. This one is not so clear. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My friends.
What's your name, please? Welcome.
My name is James Chuku.
James Chuku from Dauraka. Good to have you, James Chuku.
Yes, sir, from Dauraka, sir.
Go ahead, let's hear you quickly, please.
Yes, sir, it's been a long time.
It's been a while. Where have you been? Did you abandon me?
No, it's well. But dear matter.
It's well, it's well.
It break heart.
Don't worry.
So we'll try to.
It will be fine. It will be fine.
Lay low.
Everything will be well.
I'll be hearing. Amen. We pray for it. Amen. Amen.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I just got to appreciate you for a good work, sir.
God bless you, James Chuku. God bless you. Thank you so much. It means
a
lot to me.
You're doing a great work,
really
sir.
Means a lot
I
to
promote
me.
friends, sir.
Amen. Thank you very much. And now have a pleasant day yourself. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Jerry calling.
Jerry, welcome.
I want to say, all these things we are losing in this country. These guys have a lot of them in their position. So they don't want to, of course, they don't want to think about the citizens. They don't want to think about the Nigerians. I don't know what we do to these guys. All these things you are hearing, billions, trillions, I don't know how many you call them. Everything is in their position. They are with it. If they are suffering like us, I don't think these guys will do like this. How can a whole nation don't have even one single crash refinery that is still trying to work? It is like all these women that grant this in the compound. So what like this? Even though it's working like that, at least if you are managing it, it's better. But the whole nation, they are building mansions and they are building estates, they are building hotels every day. Go around the town and see something. Go around the town. They are building houses, building estates, building hotels, building plazas. We don't have one single refinery. And this man is out there in US, planning to say he wants to still remain there in US.
The UK, it's not US.
Why is he there in US? And they are not giving him any brief. They are not briefing him. This man has to do something. This guy is joining us. He's joining the Nigerians to mourn. And you see it. What is this? What is this? It's not enough for you to punish the innocent people. Every day you hear they're killing. People are dying every day.
Okay, Jerry. Thank you very much, Jerry, for calling.
My friend, you people should open mouth and talk to them. Please, you people should talk to them. Not us to shout on the radio, and they will not hear us, and they will be throwing us like power that throws pan on the ground.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Appreciate you calling in. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I greet you.
Good morning.
Yeah,
many greetings to you, Engineer Femi. Welcome.
White, your face show, your shoes shine.
So, welcome.
Yes, sir. Brother, God bless your wisdom and your mental health. I mean, it can be challenging sometimes when you have to reel out this kind of story tale and frustrating stories about the country. I mean, seriously, not something I'm impressed with. Adeleke one, as expected now. I mean, if it was there any other story we're supposed to hear, they couldn't have said any other thing. But the guy won, it was clear. The same thing, the same basis on which he won. I pray that Obitu will have his own, because if you go through the IREF, none of the final results adds up to what they are giving us. I mean, you should take time out to just go through them. I think you wonder on what basis those results were announced. Because if someone won governorship in Bayelsa, and we say because his name, one of his names was something, on that basis alone, he has lost the position and then somebody else comes in. How is it that we have election results that we've manhandled, crayoned, colored, disfigured, that some of the numbers, after changing them and then they write them in words, you hardly can make sense of what was really in word and what was really in figure. How is it that we can take that and say, yes, that determines election? If our children wrote exam in WAEC and went to it with that same result, with crayon, tippets and everything to create whatever answer, would they not fail the exam? Would it be passed? So let's use some sense, some reasoning. Because of the footprint, we are living in the sands of time. Thank you for your time, my brother.
Thank you so much, Engineer Femi, for calling. And the conversation continues here. This is your radio experience you can count on. We'll be talking more and looking at more headlines as well. Keep it here.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Betway is your gateway to an entire theme park of gaming excitement. A whirlpool of wonder where your favorite games come to life. From Hot Fruit to Dream Carja, from Gonzo's Quest to Aviator, where you can take the skies across a world of possibility, all from the palm of your hand. Sign up today at betway.com.ng. Terms and conditions apply. No under 18. Bet responsibly. There you are.
And it shall come to pass, the city of Abuja shall flow unto the mountain of the Lord for a night with the King. For a night with the King. Abuja, get ready for a night of bliss with Pastor Ohis Egwakide on Saturday, 20th May at the Government Junior Secondary School, Jabi, Abuja. Time 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Don't miss this night of the Word, true worship, and the miraculous, where the glory and the power of God shall be manifested, and anything is possible. For more inquiries, call the numbers 08063757735 or 07044509567. One thing is sure, a night with the King is a night of blessings. Night of blessings. One word from God will change your life forever. Powered by Christ Embassy Abuja Zone.
What a joy it is to serve.
There you are, riding in silence, both deep in thought. I bet you the driver think this ride shouldn't cost more, and you the passenger are sure you're overpaying. Never mind, let's just stay quiet. Or you can both download InDrive and agree on a fair price beforehand. InDrive, people driven. The InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator is not a taxi service. For more information, visit indrive.com.
Are you looking for an internet service that will make surfing on the internet an enjoyable one? Do you want a super fast connection to the internet? Look no further, as Eagles Internet Services is here for you, an effective internet service provider with 99% proven reliability for residential and office services. We provide unlimited internet bandwidth services of different bundles tailored to meet your desires and taste. It is reliable, affordable, with a wide coverage. You can locate them at Plot 1719, Cadastral Zone B, Kaura District, or you can call 081 3312 1423 or 090-6576-5969. Eagles Internet Service. Stay connected to everything you love.
Battle is on. It's the Eagles FM Abuja Quiz Art Show for secondary schools.
B5. B5 is correct. Congratulations. D6. D6 is correct. Congratulations.
Every Saturday by 9 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM. You can watch the quiz competition live on YouTube and Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. Is your school yet to enroll? Please call 0821-3309-8542. 0821-3309-8542. Eagles FM Quiz Out Show is proudly associated with Stella Maris College, Area 1, Abuja. Government Day Secondary School, Karo, Abuja. Stella Maris College, Life Camp, Abuja. Africa International College, Kaura District, Abuja. Peace El Shaddai Model Academy, Karo, Abuja. The Abuja Quiz Out Show, building future champions today.
ABC, easiest 1, 2, 3. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Back with fresh headlines right here on your radio experience. You can count on you onto the pages. You can respond to any headline that tickles your interest this morning. Feel free to jump in with your 2 cents. Send a message to 090-9705-4450. You can also call 090-8766-8888 or 090-7353-0044. Let's pick up the Vanguard newspaper now. From Vanguard newspaper, 10th National Assembly leadership crisis rocks APC over zoning of Senate President and Speaker. New rules favoring open balloting raises dust. That's also a writer to that story. There's several writers to the story. I just leave that. Move on now to other headlines on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Buhari commissions Afam 3 power plant. Military onslaught. Terrorists flee Zamfara. Invade Katsina villages. Still there. Tinubu 6 dismissal of APM's petition says it lacks merit. Again, headsmen storm Benue communities, kill 3, injure many. That's another story there. Quite a sad one. Up above the nameplate of this Vanguard newspaper, telcos write NAS demand flag down of new NITDA bill. Telcos write NAS demand flag down of new NITDA bill. Presidential inauguration. Federal government orders airlines to relocate planes from Abuja terminal. I said I was going to read that story to you. Supreme Court affirms Adeleke duly elected governor of Osun. And also there, RT200, repatriation of export proceeds rise 40% to $5.6 billion, says Emefiele. Those are headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. Now, let's read you that story on, what's it now? Okay, it's not coming on. Revenue sharing, one of the stories I promised you earlier. The Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai has advocated a restructuring of the sharing formula of Nigeria's revenue in favor of states. He said if the revenue sharing is reserved to or reversed to 20% for the federal government and 80% for states, the federal government will then relinquish most of its current responsibilities to the states. El-Rufai, who spoke at the policy and book presentation in Abuja on Tuesday by Dr. Zainab Usman, director of the Carnegie Africa program, said the new formula will be the only way citizens can hold governors to account. Interesting one there. All right, moving on. Let's see. other papers. Now, federal government orders private jets removal from Abuja airports. It says the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has ordered the immediate relocation of all aircraft stationed at the General Aviation Terminal of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, ahead of the inauguration of the new government scheduled for May 29, 2023. FAN said the removal of aircraft parked at the Abuja airport was necessary to enhance the safety of the airports during the forthcoming presidential inauguration. Many of the aircraft parked at the GAT terminal in Abuja are private jets belonging to wealthy Nigerians, firms and airlines. Now, interesting, moving on from there, let's bring you in now. Let's bring your thoughts in. Those of you who are sending messages, I see your messages, and I'm going to take them shortly. But before then, let's get to the phone lines. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, seems like there's no one home there. Let's see what Don has to say. Don, what are you saying this morning?
Good morning. How was the night? Mine was great, and yours?
Thank you very much. Mine was great as well.
Okay, this is Don. Quickly, I want to comment on the issue of televising the court proceedings, the litigations. I think it is a nice idea if it is televised, because it's going to give Nigerians confidence in the judiciary. It's going to make Nigerians understand and see the everything that is going on, and also even if it did not go their way, they will see it that okay, maybe the facts were not there, and if you go their way and they want to turn it, everybody will see. There are a lot of people, lawyers, even judges are going to be watching, a lot of people. So I seriously think it should be televised. And congratulations to Mr. Adeleke. Like somebody rightly said, and like most of us are saying, nobody should be sworn in. That law should be enacted, and the truth is that they are not going to do that because they are benefiting from it. But it's going to help Nigeria if that law is enacted, that nobody should be sworn in until every court case against him or is done with, so that we know that the person is the rightful person, and when he comes in, and he will settle down and do what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
This is Nigeria. We'll cross our fingers and see how it goes. Thank you and have a blessed day.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. What does it say? Prince, please help us lighten the voices, and yours is too deep. Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyway, Yaya from Suleja says, good morning, Prince Ihanacho. I want to congratulate the Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke on his victory at the Supreme Court. Now that we are praising the judiciary for the judgment, I hope we will all congratulate the winner of the Presidential Election Tribunal and praise the judiciary too. We shouldn't complain about being robbed by the judiciary if it doesn't favor us, because that is our attitude. One thing with Nigerians is that if the pendulum swings in our way, we praise the judiciary, and if it doesn't, we castigate the judiciary. Yeah, thank you very much for your thought. Let's bring in another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Clement. Is that you?
Thank you very much. I greet all the listeners and the caller.
Yes.
I congratulate Adeleke and Osun State, but my concern is this: as we advocate, people should not be swearing until the court case is over. But does it mean that because Adeleke was sworn in, that's why he won this maybe the court case? Because if that's the case, then we shouldn't be congratulating and be commending the judiciary. Because I don't even seem to understand. See, I'll continue to say the Constitution is clear. Whoever is advocating that, let's go through Constitution. So things are not done outside the Constitution. You get my point? So that is on that note. And I don't think you have your voice different from our own. Because I had somebody telling you this morning that you should please talk to our government and talk to them to do this. But we have been talking every day. Yeah, and we are a reporter. You understand? I don't even know why. See, the problem is this. Until Nigeria begins to ask for accountability, what do I mean? Okay, today now, for a few days now, no light. And somebody has admitted that they spent $12 billion on our electricity and nothing to show for it. And nobody even holds this person accountable. And this is the same person that is contesting for our president every year, and every 4 years. And we keep defending this kind of people. And want to see a better Nigeria. We are a joker. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you.
All right, Clement. I'd also ask, how about the ones we're spending now? How about the monies we're spending now? How much accountability have we demanded? It just goes to say that maybe we're not really serious when we make this, when we say these things. Good morning, Prince Ohinoyi. Prince Ohinoyi here, I think that's your name. Yeah, you say, is this a nation? Can ordinary Nigerians live and survive in this country with all these breaking news every day? Do we really have lawmakers in this country? What a pity. And we are all watching till the day every citizen of this country will finally know their right. Ohinoyi, thank you very much. Moving on. Let's take more of your thoughts. If you haven't called in, now will be the time for you to do so, because we're wrapping up in a bit. 09073530044 and 09087668888. I always beg that you send in your voice notes and messages early enough so that we don't leave them pending when we wrap up the conversation. All right, please do so, and it would do us a lot of good. Now, what other story? I promised you one other story. Where is it now? Okay, so Arufai says, Tinubu's government, I won't accept to serve as FCT minister. Arufai says, Tinubu's government, I won't accept to serve as FCT minister. Well, maybe he's outgrown that. What is he gone in for? Minister of Works, Power and Housing, something like that. What do you think? Or at least Minister of Works and Housing, like his friend Fashola. Maybe. Who knows? Would the likes of Fashola make a return to government as ministers as well? Or would they get all the positions? Or would it just be the end for them? What would it be? Moving on, Governor Nasir Arufai of Kaduna State has said he will not serve as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) under the administration of President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Arufai played a key role in the power shift from the north to the south, an arrangement which worked in favor of President-elect Bola Tinubu. There have been speculations that the outgoing governor will either serve as Chief of Staff or FCT Minister in the incoming government, but Arufai, whom ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo appointed FCT Minister, had earlier distanced himself from the reports that he is eyeing the position. All right, what would it be? All right, join in 09073530044 and 09087668888. Suleiman, good morning to you. Let's hear you.
Hello, my prince.
Good morning, Suleiman.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome.
How was your night, sir?
Well, great. Thank you very much for asking.
My name is Suleiman, the original Fulani man of Photocopy Suleiman and Fulani from National Assembly quarters.
My
prince, I don't have much to say, but I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the governor of Stone State, Adeleke, for winning the case on Supreme Court. Gaskia is a welcome development. Even we know it, even before now, that the person that is challenging from in the court that he's wasting his time, because we know how the election happened, we see how the election happened. Wallahi, like 85 or 95% of Osun State, they voted the Ademola Adeleke. So Gaskia is congratulations. This is how we want it, how we need it. Always the justice to do the needful. To make sure they do what people elected, they make sure that they give them one they elected. And secondly, my prince, Gaskia as the Senate president to the South. Gaskia, in my own opinion, I am support of it 100%, because the South deserves to have a Senate president. Gaskia, I'm so happy for them, and I pray it will don't that they should give it to the South. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Isman. Thank you for your thoughts and your contribution to the conversation this morning. Well, whatever your thoughts are, so long as they're civil, you know they're welcome here, right? We can always have them. Keep those comments really civil and send them in. We would love to hear them. You know how they say we cannot all agree on certain issues, but it's important that we have those thoughts in. Variety, you know, they say is the spice of life. So bring in your diverse opinions, and we would love to have them. Hello, good morning.
Frederick calling from Senegal.
Say your name again, sir.
Frederick calling from Senegal.
Frederick, are you a first-time caller? No, you're not.
No,
You're
sir.
not. Good to have you, Frederick. Go
Good
ahead.
morning. I just want to contribute to the headline. Calling back as a minister. If what he said is true, the role he has played in the emergence of Ahmed Tinubu, I want to believe that it will not come to cost him again, because when he served as a minister of FCT, it wasn't easy for some of us. A lot of demolition, and up to today, these places, there is no government presence. In these things, they did demolish, and I want to believe that it is coming back to correct some errors that was there as a minister of FCT. God bless you, sir.
God bless you. Thank you very much. And speaking of FCT minister, oh my God, who should make FCT minister? This minister, we've heard some things. Some people are not so happy with the way that he has handled the FCT. Some people will say, "Oh, there hasn't been a minister in the FCT since El-Rufai. That there hasn't been significant development of in the FCT since the days of Nasir El-Rufai as Minister of FCT." How true is that? I'm not sure now. I'm not sure now, but the FCT truly deserves a good minister. Truly deserves a minister that would, make Abuja look like the FCT that it is. Again, Abuja is a Federal Capital Territory. I mean, the FCT, the capital of Nigeria, should actually look like the capital. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning to you, John.
John. Yeah, John.
Good to have you. Glad you're here. Giving a
You're
phone
talking
call.
of El-Rufai and the minister, and yes, you say everybody has their opinion. But for to me, El-Rufai is the best minister come to Abuja. You see this? Can you see cattle on the national stadium this time? During his days, can you see just goats running around? That is orderliness. I am telling you for free. No, after him, there's nobody else have ever put his foot on that shoe. Others are coming to put on speed break. Some people are coming out to put on all manner of things. The age is now you can buy land without getting down on you. That is what of. So I think he's the best so far.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. Appreciate you calling in. But he says, well, he doesn't want to be FCT minister. Maybe he wants something better. I wrap up now with these messages from Comrade Ulobasi. You say, a great day awaits you at work, Ihanacho Prince. Amen. You go on to say, as an ardent follower of events in Nigeria, it will be easier for the camel to go through the eyes of the needle than the judges in the ongoing presidential election petition to agree to the request of allowing a live broadcast of the proceedings in the courts. From experience, some of the judges have already sworn allegiance to some powerful individuals involved in the cases, while others have compromised. Remember, we're dealing with the Nigerian judiciary in this matter, where justice is unknown to have been delivered in favor of the highest bidders. Unfortunately, that's always the way it is in our climb. Let's not vilify the judiciary yet. Let's have faith. Let's have faith in the judiciary. Also, this is an interesting time to watch what's unfolding in the match towards the making of the 10th National Assembly. This is the time where billions in hard currency will be changing hands in the quest to gather more support for those who are aspiring to be leaders, both in the red chamber and that of the green chambers as well. May God Almighty intervene and save the masses from the oppressors. Amen. Comrade Ulo Bassi, thank you very much. You see what I say? Every time, you'll just wait for the last minute before you start to send your messages, and somehow I leave your messages unread. It's not fair to you or to me. Innocent says, Innocent says, thank you, Ihanacho, for responding to the unseriousness of some Nigerians who lament lack of electricity when they support all the illicit and unprogressive gangs to rule over Nigeria. They will see worse lives for foisting a leadership that lacks legality or legitimacy on the same Nigeria. Congrats to Adeleke. We need to educate some commentators who pretend that incumbency of a sworn-in governor is not the same as that of the president. In this wrapped environs and with a gang of people with opaque attributes, some Nigerians live in hypocrisy a lot. Thanks, Innocent. Innocent, thank you very much. Appreciate you and your message. And this is where I would have to wrap it up. Apologies if I can read your messages again this morning. Thank you for being there. The conversation continues here. This is your radio experience. You can count on Vicky Vic is going to take over on Sports on Eagles Wings shortly, leading us into what's happening across the world of sports. My name is Ihanacho Prince. Keep it with us on this side.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.